Hey flower folks, welcome to Sheer Inspirations. My name is Sheer and I'm a botanist and a horticulturist, founder of Sheer Inspirations, located in Southern California, high desert zone 8B9A borderline. In this video, we are going to be discussing a growing guide for Yarrow, botanical name Achillia. This plant comes in many different colors, whites, pinks, reds, and loves to grow in full sun. This plant is native to drylands. It makes a great cut flower for your garden if you are in the Southwest desert or if you have an area where it does not get a lot of water but is full sun. If the plant has a ton of medicinal properties that it can be grown for as well in your herb garden. The growing zone, hardiness zone, is from zone 3 all the way to zone 9 and beyond. It can die down completely to the ground from zone 3 to 5, and 6 and beyond it will stay evergreen. I'm going to take you on an entire 2 years journey of all of the clips that I've recorded over a period of time to share with you this growing rate. We are in December of 2018. A plant friend of mine sent this to me and it's continuing to look nice and flush. Here we are in May of 2019 and it's still looking like it's slowly coming along. This is in June of 2019. Here we are in November of 2019 after the first frost had come, and as you can see there is some damage to the leaves, but it's not all the way gone. In some areas you will notice that they will die completely down to the ground depending on how cold it is. Others it will stay evergreen where you cut the stem, but it does spread via root suckers, so even if it dies completely down to the ground, that's nothing to worry about. Now the next clip is going to be from March of 2020, and as you see here, this is super lush green, continuing on to put on a great show. And it starts to flower in July of 2020. This video clip was filmed July of 2020, August of 2020, and it continues to flower all the way till first frost, from August all the way till first week of November technically. I have it in 3 colors. One is red, the other is pink, and I have the commonly available yellow one. If you don't like them growing in one thick spot like this, you can certainly remove some and give it to friends or move it to a different spot. This is one of the great plants for hard to grow spots that doesn't get a ton of water but is very sunny. And this plant loves to be in full sun and poor soil. If you give it too rich of the soil, it will start to topple over. The stems won't stand straight. And if you notice here, because my soil being so healthy, it is starting to topple over, but that's okay because I harvest mine and utilize them in my cut flower arrangements. The vase life on these is about 15 days plus. You can also use these in dried arrangement after this and have it year round. Everlasting actually is what I meant to say. And the color lasts for quite some time. When you are using this in the vase, you can remove the leaves only to a point where they're going to be dipped, the stem's going to be dipped in the water, and continue to leave the foliage to use in the vase along with the flower, so it looks nice and lush and adds that foliage effect in your bouquet. This is a combination of small yellow flowers. When you see here, it's like a bunch of yellow flowers all bunched in one. And it smells a little bit like, I don't want to say eucalyptus, but it has a very herbal, earthy smell to it if you stick your nose into it. It doesn't stink or anything, and at least not to me, but it does smell very herbal. Now, as for harvesting the stems, you can go all the way down, or you can leave a few inches as you saw me do. That's completely up to you. When I arrange these with things that are currently in the season, which is gladiolas, green-eyed Susans, coleus, dahlias, snapdragons, calla leaves, and so on. And I have arranged this in a blue vase. Now, Something to note here is when you are planting this in your garden, grow it with companion plants such as Maximilian sunflowers or more of different colors of yarrow. You don't want to grow this plant near a plant that it will choke out, because it does have a tendency to choke out other plants. So you can, if you're worried that it will choke out something in your garden, you can certainly grow it in a container and not allow it to spread in the garden. I personally love the way it spreads because I can harvest and it multiplies and so on. And if I feel that it's taking over or growing out of control, I just pull up the root suckers and divide them and plant them in a different area or share them with friends. And anybody who's wanting a medicinal herb garden would benefit from this too, not just a cut flower garden. So it's a very good multi-purpose type of plant. You can make salves with. I make sitz baths for baby shower gifts. I make bath salts with the leaves that I dry, and I continue to use this plant as much as I can. Even once the flowers are wilted, I would dry it up and either use it in dry arrangements or, as I mentioned, make products with it for use in skincare. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and it added value in your gardening journey. I will see you in the next one. Bye.